It is time for a quiz, yes, it's time to quiz!
Popcorn, the noisiest of foods. Why do we eat popcorn in the cinema? And isn't it amazing how we eat popcorn as well? You lose all dignity when you know that nobody can see you. Look what happens to our behaviour when we know no one's watching. The lights are off, the popcorn's there, just flick it near your face. You don't really care if it lands in or out because you know no one's looking, and if you miss your face, you can pick it off your body later. You wouldn't do this with the lights on in public on a first date. Pass me that new potato.
And you a fan of Cocoa Pops? Not really? Well, unlucky. The whole show is about them. No, it's not. I've got sponsorship, and... No, you're not, so you'd have clicked no? I clicked no, Dan, because as I say, I was going on a date. I thought the single worst thing you could turn up with on a first date would be a box of Cocoa Pops. So, good evening. Pretty confident where I'll be eating these tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, I like the look of you, but not your taste in cereal, yeah? It's not the sexiest snack in the world, is it? Never in a film do you see a woman in bed smoking a cigarette while a guy next to her tucks into a bowl of Cocoa Pops.
Yes, my mascot is this book, Peri Peri Chicken, a CIA conspiracy. And if you think about it, Peri Peri Chicken didn't exist at all for thousands and thousands of years.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, it's everywhere. Why? I don't know if anyone's ever had any. If you have, you'll know it's not because of what it tastes like. No one's asking for that. I mean, it's all right, it's palatable, but no one's asking for that. Nobody wants it.
Can we let someone say
all I'm going to say, if you're going to contradict me, you're part of the conspiracy. Right to the top.
I always test the temperature of my bath with my ear.
There we are, Lee.
What's wrong with the conventional elbow?
Well, two things, Hugh. Firstly, it amuses me to test it with my ear. And secondly, I'm a big fan of the bath and I like to get it right and I think it's more sensitive. I sometimes test food, the heat of food, by my ear as well. This is when you put my mobile number at the bottom of the screen.
Right, we got married in October. The plan was to try a year after, so have a year sort of being married.
Yeah.
Right, so March, so about 4 months afterwards, she told me, like, I'd just done Sunday night at the Palladium, I come off and I was all like that. She told me in the corridors of the Palladium, and the adrenaline I had then, and then I did what any self-respecting man would do, and then went out on the drink for about 2 days.
Right.
just cope with it, really.
And when you decide to break the news, who do you tell first? Your mum, your dad, her parents? Who do you talk to
Well,
first?
Peter Crouch.
The footballer Peter Crouch.
No one else knew apart from me, Peter Crouch, and my wife.
You know, when you travel with a Scottish accent, it's kind of hard. Nobody understands anything you're saying. You know, I've done a few TV shows. I'm a pretty fucking big deal. You know. I'm serious news. You know, I've done a few TV shows. When you've got a Scottish accent on the telly, you need to try and enunciate and use proper English, but it's hard to find the right balance, because no matter how hard you try to enunciate and use proper English, there's still somebody from Leamington Spa.
We saw you on the television. I didn't quite understand everything you were saying.
You see, I think there's two types of people in the world, right? And it's all to do with how they eat biscuits, right? Because the first type of person makes a cup of tea, gets a plate out, opens the packet of biscuits, takes one biscuit out, puts it on the plate, and eats it very daintily off the plate. Folds the packet back up, bit of sellotape over the top to keep it fresh for next month. Now, those sort of people should be executed, shouldn't they?
Never do that. Give your mum 3 rings, let her know you're safe. And after the second ring, she picks it up. So what's the point of that? I rang the other week from London. She said, where are you? I said, I'm in London. You don't sound like you're in London. So what do you want? Chaz and Dave singing Rabbit behind me or something like that? Snooker, Lupina, I love it when phone rings about 10:30 at night and you're both like that. Who the hell's this? Who the hell's this? Who's this ringing at this time? Who the hell's this? Pick it up, you'll never know. Point it. Who's this?
It's illegal to drink in the street in North America. I genuinely did not know that. But as soon as I'd established that I made a mistake, I was immediately apologetic. I was like, look, man, I'm really sorry. I genuinely didn't know. It's a $30 fine. I paid it immediately. And the policeman was standing in front of me and he said, the thing is, sir, this is America. And you can't just stand in the street openly holding a bottle of beer. And I said, officer, this is just a problem of cultural translation. Because in my country, we take that attitude to handguns.
Yeah, I can't go to many places where you're not recognised. It's the thing I find most tricky is when people don't recognise you particularly, but half recognise you. You know, it's that strange thing where they go... and of course that means they stare. They stare a lot. And they just look. You're sort of feeling, I wish that person wouldn't stare at me. So, I'd rather just, hold up a flag saying, yes. Yes, that's me.
If you like and subscribe, I will see you soon.